Hey everyone. Welcome back to Webslesson. In today's video, I will show you how to compress images using vanilla JavaScript, without using any external libraries, and without sending the image to a server. With just JavaScript, we can reduce image size directly in the browser before uploading it. This helps speed up uploads, saves bandwidth, and improves performance, especially for websites handling multiple image uploads. We will use the HTML5 Canvas API to process the image, resize it, and then compress it, while keeping good quality. The best part is that it all happens on the client side, so no server processing is needed. By the end of this tutorial, you will know how to select an image from your computer, resize and compress the image in JavaScript, convert it into a compressed format, and preview the result. So, if you are ready to optimize your images efficiently, let us jump into the code. Alright. First, we need to set up a simple HTML file. This will include an image upload input, a preview area, and a download button for the compressed image. So, let us create a new file and name it index.html. Now, inside this file, we will start with the basic HTML structure. Now, let us start by adding an image upload input field to our HTML. We will use the input tag with type is equal to file, so users can select an image from their device. Here ID attribute is equal to image input, which allows us to access this element in JavaScript later. After this, we have to write accept attribute, which ensures that only image files can be selected, and preventing users from uploading non-image files. Next we have to add another field, where users can set the image quality for compression. So here, we will use an input tag, with type is equal to number, so users can enter a quality percentage, between 1 and 100. Here, we have to write, ID attribute is equal to quality input, which allows us to access this field in JavaScript. Next we have to write, value attribute is equal to 80, which sets the default image quality to 80%. After this, we have to write, minimum attribute is equal to 1, maximum attribute is equal to 100. So it will restrict user to input value between 1% to 100%. So here, we have the file input tag and quality selection. Now let us add a button that will compress the image and allow users to download the optimized version. So here, we have used a simple button element with an on-click event that triggers our JavaScript function. Under this tag, we have to write, class attribute is equal to this bootstrap class, which is used for styling. After this, we have to write, onClick attribute is equal to optimized image function. So it will tells the browser to call the optimize image function, so when the button is clicked, this function will handle the image compression and generate a downloadable file. Next, let us move on to writing the JavaScript code that will handle the image compression process. So in JavaScript first, we have to write function keyword, followed by the function name optimize image, and then open and close parentheses. And after this, we have to write an opening curly bracket, because we are defining a function. Under this function, first we want getting the image file, so here, we have to write, constant file input variable is equal to document.getElementById function. And inside this function, we have to pass the file input field ID, which is image input. And after this, we have to write .files, and 0index property, so it will get the first selected file, from the input field. After this, we want to check that image is selected, or not. So here, we have to write if condition, and inside parentheses, we have to write exclamation mark before file input. Which means, if the file input is empty, or not selected, then inside curly brackets, we have to write alert function. And inside this function, we have to pass a message, please select an image first. And after this, we have to write return statement, so that it will stop the further execution of the function. Next we want to get compress image quality value. So here, we have to write let quality variable is equal to, then we have to write document.getElementById function. And inside this function, we have to pass the quality input field ID, which is quality input. And after this, we have to write .value, so it will get the entered quality value from the input field. Next we have to define image format. So here, we have to write constant format variable is equal to, and then we have to assign the value image/JPEG. This means, we are setting the image format to JPEG for compression. After this, we want to validating image quality. So here, we have to write if condition, and inside parentheses, we have to check 3 conditions. First, we check that if quality is less than 1, then we write OR operator. Second, we check that if quality is greater than 100, then again we write OR operator. Third, we check that if quality is not a number, by using isNaN function. If any of these conditions are true, then inside curly brackets, we have to write alert function. And inside this function, we have to pass a message, image quality must be between 1 and 100. And after this, we have to write return statement, so that it will stop further execution of the function. Next we want to reading the image file. So here, we have to write constant reader variable is equal to, then we have to create a new file reader object using new file reader function. This will help us to read the uploaded image file as a data URL. After this, we want to handling image load. So here, we have to write reader.onload is equal to function, and inside this function, we pass the event parameter. This means, when the file reading is completed, then this function will execute. Next we have to creating an image object. So here, we have to write constant image variable is equal to new image function, which creates a new image object. And after this, we have to write image.source is equal to event.target.result. So it will set the image source to the file data that was read by file reader. Next we want to handling image load in Canvas. So here, we have to write image.onload is equal to function, which means, when the image is fully loaded, then this function will execute. Under this function, we want to getting the canvas and context. So here, we have to write constant canvas variable is equal to document.getElementById function. And inside this function, we pass the canvas ID, which is canvas. And after this, we have to write constant ctx variable is equal to canvas.getContext function. And inside this function, we pass 2D, so it will get the 2D drawing context of the canvas. After this, we want to setting the canvas dimensions. So here, we have to write, let new width variable is equal to image.width. And then, we have to write, let new height variable is equal to image.height. This means, we are storing the original width and height of the image. After this here, we have to write, canvas.width is equal to new width. And then, we have to write, canvas.height is equal to new height. And after this, we have to write, ctx.drawImage function. And inside this function, we pass image, 0, 0, new width, and new height variable. So it will draw the image on the canvas, with its new dimensions. Now for compressing an image, by creating blob. So here, we have to write, canvas.toBlob function. And inside this function, we pass a callback function, with blob parameter. This means, the canvas image will be converted into a compressed blob file. Next we have to creating image downloading link. So here, we have to write, constant optimized URL variable is equal to url.createObjectURL function. And inside this function, we pass the blob, so it will generate a temporary URL for the compressed image. Lastly, we want to display preview of compressed image. So here, we have to write, constant preview variable is equal to document.getElementById function. And inside this function, we pass the preview image ID, which is preview. Then, we have to write, preview.source is equal to optimized URL. So it will display the compressed image in the preview section. And after this, we have to write, preview.style.display is equal to block, so it will make the preview image visible. Next we have to write, JavaScript code for downloading the compressed image. So here, we have to write, constant a variable is equal to document.createElement function. And inside this function, we pass a, so it will create an anchor tag dynamically. Then, we have to write, a .href is equal to optimized URL. So the compressed image URL will be set as the download link. And after this, we have to write, a .download is equal to optimized image plus format split function with index 1. So the image will be downloaded with the name like optimizedimage.jpg. And finally, we have to write a .click function. So it will automatically trigger the download process. After this, in the toBlob function, we have to define image format and quality of image. If we have defined lower quality, then it will compress more. Finally, we start reading the uploaded file as a data URL, which will be passed to the FileReader.onload function. Now, we have completed writing the JavaScript code for image compression, and it is time to test our project in the browser. First, save all the files, and open the HTML file in a web browser. Once the page loads, you will see an input field, where you can select an image, a number input field to set the image quality, and a button to optimize and download the image. Now, select an image from your device using the File Input field. After selecting the image, you can adjust the quality value in the Number Input field. But here, by default, it is set to 80. Next, click on the Optimize and Download button. Once clicked, JavaScript will compress the selected image in the browser without sending it to the server. After compression, the image will be automatically downloaded to your device with a reduced file size. This way, we can efficiently compress images using JavaScript on the client side without any server-side processing.